Space, that's all I've asked from you. Move it.
All I asked you to do.
I don't need to move though, that's the difference.
Yeah,
You're a constable, you should know the law.
Yeah, you do.
You're a constable and you should know the law.
Yeah, well, once
I'm a member of public who knows my rights in a public space.
Once I tell you to move and you don't, you're obstructing me.
Not obstructed you at all. Not at all. And the evidence is here.
Yeah.
You just don't like me being here because I've got a camera. That's why you don't want me here.
I've got one as well.
Are you recording? I suspect you should record, because when it goes to public professional standards and I make a complaint, yeah, it will show and prove that what I've got here will prove you restricted my movements.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's your aim here?
My aim is just to do a documentary, right, in a public space. I'll remind you again, on a public highway into.
Today's footage comes from Reggie Photo, and you'll find their channel linked down below in the description. Make sure to check them out and show some support. This one's packed with tense moments, sharp exchanges, and a powerful reminder of why knowing your rights truly matters. So let's jump right into it.
How are you doing, guys? You okay?
Aye, not bad, pal.
Yeah, targeting the working man again, I guess.
Oh, well, of course, mate. You know how it goes, you know what I mean?
Well, past everything,
Well,
insurance,
a week and
everything was
yeah.
ripping the van apart.
And now they're ripping the van apart.
Aye.
So are you doing scrapping that waste?
Waste removals, aye.
So am I right in saying if you guys didn't collect this off the streets and that, the streets would be a mess?
Aye.
Aye.
And they're targeting the working man.
Clear all the money for waste carried licenses and everything.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I paid 160 quid to carry it. The
You
licence.
pay insurance, then you pay for your foot and everything else.
Well, have you noticed here, we've got two County Durham workers, we've got bloody wardens, neighbourhood wardens. What's all that about?
I don't know, mate.
What's their job here?
He says it's for the, he was telling me what he
Fly
said
tipping.
for fly tipping him.
Yeah, they're not.
We're not obviously not fly tipping here, no?
You're not fly tipping, are you?
Yeah.
What you doing like?
I just do photography, vlogging and stuff. So
Aye.
basically, when I see someone in public,
Yeah.
I just try my best to video it.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is,
Aye.
because what the problem is, if you don't know your legal rights, right?
Yeah.
These are not going to tell you.
Aye.
No, they don't. No,
Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, they'll trip you up, man.
Oh, Ben.
Aye.
Yeah.
All right.
Bikes are running up and down.
We were miles down there.
Were you?
Bike come alongside us.
He come alongside us, he nearly crashed the van.
He's
He was
joking.
alongside us trying to talk to us while he's driving.
Wow.
And then he says, Ricky, you've got to drive all the way back up here now.
And I wonder what that guy's.
Here he's here now. Hey,
Yeah,
what?
walnut.
Here we go. So here we go, guys. We got a.
From the very first moments, this isn't just a random roadside stop. It's a snapshot of modern Britain. A working man, a scrap and waste removal van, and an operation that looks way heavier than the offense they're hinting at. The cameraman calmly chats with the workers, highlighting how, without them, the streets would be a mess, yet they're the ones being torn apart. As he explains that he films in public to expose what really happens when people don't know their rights, you can already feel it. This is about more than a van. It's about power, pressure, and who gets targeted when nobody's watching. Except today, somebody is watching.
We want to see how this operation carries out.
Hi there, I work for Durham County Council, one of the neighbourhood wardens here. Obviously, I'll divide the police there. Obviously, you're carrying the glass was controlled waste. Are you registered with the Environment Agency? Say again, sorry?
I've got a permit of the council and look, give it online.
To dispose of the waste?
To dispose of the waste.
So just to let you know what they're dealing with here, guys. They're having him for this grass here.
Oh, farmers, that's good.
Right.
So yeah.
So you are licensed for the Environment Service?
Yeah, I've got the certificate somewhere in the house. I don't know the state, I haven't got any internet. I don't do this very well.
Big man here now. Look.
here and listens to your person.
The camera pans across the scene, and the scale of the operation starts to look ridiculous. Different agencies, uniforms, and clipboards, all converging on one van. Then the reveal. They're having him for the grass in the back. Not drugs, not weapons, not stolen goods. Just grass. The commentator calmly exposes the situation to the audience, letting the absurdity sink in. What should be a non-issue suddenly feels like a full-blown sting, and you can sense the build-up. If this is what they're doing over grass, how far will they go when someone challenges them?
I'm in public, sir. Remember that. You need to.
Move away from here.
No, I won't. I'm in
Move away
public.
from
I'm
here.
in public.
Move away from
I'm in
here while
public.
they're conducting this business.
I'm in a
Move
public
away
space.
from here,
You get out of
please.
my space.
Thank you.
Get out of my space. What are you
Thank you.
pushing against me for?
Because these are having.
I'm in a public space.
These are, yeah,
I'm
these
in
are having a
public.
private
What are you aiming like
conversation.
that for?
These are having a private conversation, all right?
Yeah, and they're in
So,
public
you need
space,
to
so
move
no.
away.
No, I won't. What you need to lay off a minute here, officer. You need to stop getting in my face. I'm in a public space.
You're
You have no
obstructing
right to the. Listen,
You're obstructing us at the minute.
I'm not obstructing you.
Yes, you are.
I'm listening.
You don't,
Can I
you-
listen?
no, you can't listen.
Yes, I can
You've
listen.
No business to listen
What's
to
your
that conversation.
what's your name and where you run out of?
2244. There you go.
What station?
2244.
What station?
Durham Constabulary.
And what's your name?
2244. That's all you need to know.
That's all I need to
That's all
know.
you need to know.
Your behaviour is appalling.
Is it?
Get out of my space. You might have COVID. You're in my space. Get out of my space.
Move back.
You are a tyrant and you're going to be exposed.
Move back.
I will be putting a complaint in because you're in a public space here.
2244.
You're in a public space. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, really?
Who do you think you are?
I'm up in a public space.
we're conducting
Constable,
private
I advise you, you'll be going to professional standards if you keep getting in my space. I was listening in a
got no-
public
you've
space.
got no
I have
cause
got
to
rights.
that conversation.
That fella says he doesn't mind.
got
So
no
if he
cause
doesn't
to listen to
mind,
that
it's nothing to
conversation.
do with you.
You've got no cause to listen to that conversation.
I have got, because I'm in public. Constable, you need to move out of my way. You are disturbing my peace here, sir. You are disturbing my peace. These guys down here don't have a problem with me talking to him. He didn't.
And then, the tension snaps. An officer moves in, crowding the cameraman, trying to physically dominate the space. The cameraman stands his ground. I'm in a public space. You get out of my space. Voices rise. Distance closes, and suddenly this isn't about grass anymore. It's about control. The officer accuses him of obstruction, while the cameraman fires back, calling out his behavior as appalling and branding him a tyrant in uniform. You can almost feel the pressure through the lens. This is the moment where a simple recording turns into a full-on rights showdown.
Have a problem, and all of a sudden, a tyrant officer here is getting in my face.
Tyrant.
We're not even half a metre away.
Tyrant.
Is this how you're going to carry on?
Yeah.
Tyrant, jog on. Seriously, get out of my space.
You don't tell me to move.
I tell you to move out of my
You
space.
Don't tell me to move.
I will conduct a
how it
citizen's
works.
arrest in a minute, sir. What do you mean?
Is that right?
I've done nothing right. I'm in a public space and you're in my space.
And I've asked you to move away.
I don't need to move away because I've not done anything wrong, sir. You need to
they're
get me to move out of this public space. You need to. Are you going to trump up a charge?
They're having a private conversation.
It doesn't matter. He says I'm okay to be there, and I'm in a public space. You don't get to make that decision, sir.
I do.
No, you don't. I'm in a public space, and you are breaching my peace, and this is all filmed, and you will be.
I'm breaching your.
Yes, because you're trying to restrict my movement, and that's a breach of peace. You should know this, Constable.
It's not a breach.
It's a breach of peace, and you see I'm getting irate. I tell you, get out of my space.
No.
I have got a right to be here. Are you saying I have no right to be here?
I'm telling you, I've
got a right to be here. Stop
I've
it.
asked you to move away from there.
I do not need to move away from there. I'm on a public space. I'm waiting for a lift. So I do not need to move. You are getting in my space. This guy driving a van doesn't mind me being here.
Continue to get in your space.
You'll continue to get into.
Yes.
Why will you do that?
Because these are having a private conversation.
There is
It
no
doesn't matter.
There is
It
no
doesn't matter if the
expectation
driver
of,
that vehicle-
of privacy in a public
It
space.
doesn't-
You know
It
this.
doesn't matter if the driver of that vehicle is happy for you to be there.
You know.
I'm not.
You know there's no expectation of privacy in a public space. So what you are doing now is illegal to me, Constable. 2244. I'm warning you now. You will be going to professional standards for this.
2244.
Stop restricting my movement.
I will
Get out of my space and get back to work.
Until
You're
this-
breaching my peace, sir.
This vehicle moves away.
I don't need to get away
You
from
will
this
not
guy.
be standing
He
there.
said,
The confrontation shifts from physical presence to legal principle. The officer wants the cameraman away from the conversation. The cameraman insists he has every right to listen. Breach of the peace, restriction of movement, rights in a public place, heavy words are thrown in a very real, very tense roadside argument. The cameraman reminds him there's no expectation of privacy in public, calling out the officer for trying to shut down scrutiny. In front of the camera, this cop isn't just dealing with a nosy member of the public, he's up against someone who knows how to use the law. And that's where the real battle begins.
I can stay
It
here.
doesn't matter what he says.
Well, of course it matters. I'm in a
it
public
doesn't.
space.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. You're trying to trump up a charge here because I'm in public. And everybody can hear this.
You need to stop moving away.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
You need to stop following me. I have a right to be here. So guys, here, we're on this public highway. As you can see, we have nothing but a tyrant. 2244, look at him. Look at him. Now he's finally getting out of my space. Says I can't be in a public lay-by.
Didn't say that.
Come on, guys. You did. You said I couldn't stand next to that van.
Yeah.
So you need, if you want a private conversation, you need to take him into that van there. That is the rules.
You don't need to be there.
I can be there. That's the difference.
Not
I
while
can
we're
be.
having a
Not that I need to be. I can be.
See? He's
You need
moved
to
away
know the
now.
law.
He's moved away.
What kind of, where'd you get your bloody certificate from?
now.
Yeah, bloody lucky bag or something. Stop following me. You're making this situation worse.
I can walk where I want.
No, this is harassment.
No, I can walk
This
where
is
I want.
harassment. You're following me. Constable, do you know the law? Please, I need another constable to help me with a citizen's arrest on this guy if he carries on. He's trying to move me from a public space. Restrict my movement. Are you going to tell him about the law, please?
Problem, like.
I have a right to... Can I stand here and listen?
Anything you want.
Exactly, in a public space.
As they say it, you've got a right.
Well, I'm in a public space, sir. I will not pass on your details, anything I hear about you, on to nobody. But this officer here, he tried getting me to move from listening. But they're pulling you up for having some grass in back of your van. They don't want it to go public, you see, and that's why he's trying to get me away from here.
You mean they don't want it to go public?
This is going to go viral, mate. Seriously. You showed yourself to be a tyrant today.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that? What do you mean good luck? You're going to professional standards. You bullied your way in front of me then.
Anything,
And because you just think I'd shut my mouth.
anything else?
Yeah. Is there anything else? No. Jog on.
Jog on.
The officer won't back off, and neither will the cameraman. As the officer continues to shadow him, the tone darkens. This is harassment. You're following me. The cameraman openly talks about a citizen's arrest, accusing the constable of restricting his movement in a public place. He checks in with the van driver, confirming the driver is happy for him to be there, exposing that the supposed problem isn't the public or the driver, it's the officer's discomfort with the camera. He even predicts it. This is going to go viral. Mate, it feels less like a threat and more like a promise.
Space. That's all I've asked from you. Move it.
All I asked you to do was move.
I don't need to move though. That's the difference.
Yeah, you
You're a constable and you should know the law.
Yeah, you do.
You're a constable and you should know the law.
Yeah, well, once
I'm a member of public who knows my rights in a public space.
Once I tell you to move and you don't, you're obstructing me.
Not obstructed you at all. Not at all. And the evidence is here.
Yeah.
You just don't like me being here because I've got a camera. That's why you don't want me here.
I've got one as well.
Are you recording? I suspect you should record because when it goes to public professional standards and I make a complaint, yeah, it will show and prove that what I've got here will prove you restricted my movements.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's your aim here?
My aim is just to do a documentary, right, in a public space. I remind you again, on a public highway into a lay-by. You're pulling people in here, yeah? So I have a right to conduct photography, videography in this public space. I've not caused anybody harassment, alarm or distress. I'm not...
Well, we're just asking that you don't interfere with what we're doing.
No, I'm not. See, if he hadn't come up to me, right, yeah?
But you're standing directly next to that gentleman when he's asking the driver questions.
And I can do.
Isn't on.
But I can do though. You've got to know the law in this case. If you want privacy with this man, I've got to be honest with you. This is the law.
What are you hoping to achieve by having this conversation with us?
Like, so you're not going rogue on me now, mate.
I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean?
Right, have you not heard that I can be here by law and I've not interrupted?
Well, I've just turned up and I'm asking you what's happening.
And I've told you, but you're saying what I've got to achieve. I don't need to achieve anything to record in public.
So why are you standing here having an argument with us?
The argument started when he got in my space. Honestly, officer, if I got up to you, nose to nose now, what would you do? What would you like that?
Listen.
Would you like it, though?
You carry on recording. If you want to continue recording.
No, but would you
we're
like
just
it, though,
asking
sir?
that you don't interfere with what they're doing.
I'm not. I'm standing.
I think that's perfectly reasonable.
Yes, but I'm not, though, mate. I'm basically everything that I can see in a public space. I'm recording.
Nice.
And do you know what? I've got evidence on this recording now that right.
Now the cameraman steps into full-on educator mode. He calmly explains that he's making a documentary in a public space, that he's not causing harassment, alarm, or distress, and that what he's doing, filming and recording, is lawful. The officers insist they just don't want him to interfere, but he keeps bringing it back to the fundamentals: public highway, public lay-by, and a right to film what he can see and hear. This segment isn't just drama, it's a public lesson in rights, captured in real time while uniforms try to push back against an inconvenient camera.
Right, went right up to my face, right? Yeah, his big belly was landing on mine, right?
Would
Yeah.
you just go back a little bit
Hey,
further?
you don't like it, so imagine what I've got on my camera, what he did to me.
Well, that's fair enough. Whatever you want to record, you can record, all right? But we're just getting.
You're great. Honestly, you're great.
You can record.
You're not busting me.
You can record visually.
That's respect.
You can record visually. You're not going to record audio.
I can. Yes, I can.
I'll
You need to
stop-
know the public photography laws, mate.
And I'll stop that.
You'll stop that. I'm telling you now. If you want to arrest me in public, right, for doing a lawful activity, you will be putting money in my back pocket a few months down the line. That's all I'm telling you.
We've got no.
I'm not going to get in. I'm going to tell you now. I'm not going to get in your way.
To be locking people up.
Pardon?
We've got no wish or desire.
I don't want to be locked up. But if I can't stop doing things in public that I'm legally allowed to do,
You have to understand. While there's a process going on between notes, he has a right to privacy.
but
He has a right.
not
to
in
privacy.
not in public, sir.
Gentlemen,
Again,
they
you
have a
don't know
right
the
to
law.
privacy.
This is strange. I'm having a conversation, running up to what could
but
be an arrest here.
You're spouting all types of civil.
No, it's law, mate.
You know.
You have no. Well, look up the law, Rice versus Connolly, right? Yeah, and you see the outcome. It sets a precedent in court.
We're not going to have an argument with you about the law. There's no point.
Yeah, but you don't know it. That's why. If you knew it, you'd say to this constable, you'd take him away and said, you know what? You are actually going to stop his piece here, and you don't, because you're not having that
The bottom
conversation.
line is today we've got a job to do right now.
And I'm not getting in your way. You're coming to me.
As long as you don't get in our way, that's fine.
No, I'm not.
All right.
But I have a right to film this. That's all you need to know.
All right. Roll your camera. Keep
What?
it rolling.
Yeah, we'll keep it rolling.
If you start to interfere with this, then I'll come back and interfere.
Well, you can come where you want. I can watch in a public space.
The stakes rise again as the cameraman brings in case law. While officers talk vaguely about privacy and process, he counters with specifics, Rice versus Connolly, and how it sets legal precedent. He accuses them of speaking about rights they clearly don't understand, pointing out that if they actually knew the law, they'd be pulling their colleague away, not backing him up. There's an uneasy shift. The more he cites law, the quieter the officers become. By the end of this stretch, they're effectively forced into a reluctant position. As long as he doesn't get in the way, he can record. The power dynamic is starting to tilt.
Are you winning? Now your side 15 minutes.
I bet you can't wait.
Pleasure meeting them. Firing, was it? Why didn't go? Well. Let me go. Go back. If you listen to that one, you know, get nice ring. You could, yeah. Drop away higher, you know, some 3 in 1 on it. Then swing your wheel the strap on, pick it back up again, run it a little bit, like a day, half a day, or 50 now, whatever you do, and then just check it again. No, no, you just yes.
With the main argument temporarily cooled, the scene breathes. Background movement, low conversation, a hint of applause and ambient noise carry the moment. The officers continue their task, the cameraman continues to film from a distance, and viewers are left to process what they've just seen. This quieter section works like a pressure valve. The adrenaline dials down, but the awareness stays sharp. The audience knows the damage is already done. The officer's behavior is on camera, and the cameraman isn't going anywhere.
So yeah, a perfect example of tyrants there, guys. Professional standards for this man. He did a wrong move there. Well, yeah, tyrants. Police should know the law, really, when you think about it. And these two obviously don't. So here, guys, we have two 1250 RTs. Both with the keys in, guys. Check that out. Diesel card there as well. So
the commentary sharpens again as the cameraman delivers his verdict. Perfect example of tyrants. He calls out the officers for not knowing the law, then moves his lens onto something they definitely should know better about: their own vehicles. 2 marked bikes, one with the keys still in and a fuel card visible. While they were busy hammering a working man over grass, their own kid is left vulnerable. The contrast is brutal. Hyper-enforcement for the public, sloppy negligence from the authorities. The hypocrisy doesn't need to be shouted. The visuals do it for him.
Both of these vehicles at the minute, guys. No, this one hasn't got its keys in. So yeah. But this bike here, this has got its keys in with an All-Stars fuel card in it. Can you see there, guys? Excuse me, sir. Are you busy? I don't want to interrupt you.
Go on then, ask me the question.
I'm just thinking about if there's a fast runner here, you might be able to nick your bike. Your keys are in it.
Keys are in it, are they?
Yeah, in ignition.
I don't think there'll be any fast runners faster than me.
I just don't think you're allowed to do it though, sir. So obviously I don't want to get in your way, like, you know, your fuel card's in there as well.
I think we'd know if somebody was going to steal a bike, didn't we?
Yeah, but a lad once got done for not being in charge of his vehicle for having his keys in, that's all, mate.
You talk.
Pardon?
Now you're talking rubbish.
What, can you not get done for that?
For being in charge.
No, not for not being in charge, you know, because his keys are in ignition and he went away from his vehicle.
I've no idea.
Is that not a law?
I've no idea.
No, I'm asking, is it a law? Because he told me that he got done for that.
I've never heard of that law in my life.
Have you not?
No.
All right, sorry to bother you then.
Here, the cameraman confronts an officer not with anger, but with a pointed concern wrapped in sarcasm. He warns that if a fast runner turned up, those keys and that fuel card would be a gift. He references cases where people have been done for not being in proper charge of their vehicles, challenging whether the same logic applies to police. The officer pushes back, clarifying the legal position, and the cameraman concedes slightly with a half apology. It's a clever flip. Even when corrected, he's made his point. The standards they enforce on others don't seem to apply to themselves.
So here guys, I'm making a total effort here to show that I can photo everything in this area, and when these go and break the rules on me, guys, we'll have this as evidence. Really, I can't believe that he turned up and went rogue on me. Like, it's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy.
Now the tone becomes reflective and strategic. The cameraman openly tells the audience he's making a total effort to record everything in the area, not for fun, but for evidence. He can't believe how quickly the officer went rogue on him, and he wants every second of it documented. The slow pans, the repeated filming of the environment, and his commentary all reinforce one idea. When those in power break the rules, this footage becomes a shield and a sword. It's not just content, It's a record to be used later.
Anyway, Constable, I'm going to leave now, right? As long as you know that now I've left, I went in my own time, and I've had every right to be here. Just warning you of the letter that's going to go to professional standards, because what you did today to me was wrong. So I'm going to say that in front of everybody here. I was very wrong what you did, and I'm going in my own time. Just remember that, right? 2244. Ciao. Yeah? See you, neighbourhood warden. You have a grand day. See you, ladies. And you, hey, bog off. What? I'm not a nice person. Not when there's two ugly constables looking at me. You alright? Don't worry about my safety. I'll watch out for myself. Are you alright? 2244, you're not going to run after me now, are you? Two, 244. What a joker that fella is. What a joker.
As the encounter winds down, the cameraman makes one final, crucial point. He's not being moved on. He's leaving in his own time. He announces, in front of everyone, that there will be a formal complaint to professional standards and that what the officer did was wrong. The exchange ends with sharp jabs, bog off, comments about ugly constables, and a clear refusal to be intimidated. Even as he walks away, he keeps the officer's caller number alive on camera, 2244. It's not a retreat. It's a controlled exit with a promise of consequences.
So it's obvious these guys are going to try and follow me, aren't they? Could do with a good lip reader, guys.
Even after the main clash is over, the story hasn't quite finished. The cameraman suspects they're trying to follow him and keeps filming from a distance, mentioning lip reading and watching their movements. Music returns as he walks away, documenting every final glance, every shadow of attention from the officers. The tension slowly dissolves into a quiet, unresolved unease. The message is clear. The encounter is over for today, but the complaint, the footage, and the questions about how these officers behave in public, those are just beginning.